Chosen one, this message has reached you at exactly the right moment, and it's no accident. You were meant to hear this today. What you're about to learn will change everything for you, because this is the moment your spiritual awakening ends and your true purpose begins. You have been searching, learning, growing, and walking the long path of self-discovery. You have broken illusions and started to see beyond the surface of this world. But now, the time for searching is over. The universe is telling you it's time to step into your power. No more questions, no more waiting. The time is now. If you've been feeling restless, sensing something shifting inside, or like you're standing on the edge of something big but can't explain it, this is why. You are standing at the doorway between who you were and who you are meant to become. Today, you are stepping through that door. Many chosen ones get stuck in the awakening process. They think the journey is the destination. They believe they must keep searching, waiting for more signs, messages, or proof. But the truth is, no one tells you that awakening was never meant to last forever. It is only the beginning, the opening of your eyes. Now that your eyes are open, what comes next is action, purpose, and power. You have already received the knowledge. You have already separated yourself from illusions. You have already freed yourself from the chains that kept your soul in darkness. Now it's time to use what you've gained. If you don't, what was the point? Look around. Can you feel it? The world is shifting. Energy is moving in ways it never has before. Light and darkness are at war, and the awakened are being called. Not tomorrow, not someday, but now. You may wonder how to know for sure that your awakening is complete and that it's time to step into your power. There are 7 undeniable signs, 7 ways the universe confirms you are no longer just waking up, but truly awake. Once you recognize these signs, there is no going back. If this message speaks to your soul and you feel a deep pull inside, type 777 now. This number holds divine power, the energy of spiritual completion. If you resonate with this message, it's because you are standing at the doorway of transformation. Let the universe know you are ready. These 7 signs are not small changes, they are undeniable. Once you experience them, you will know your awakening has ended and your true mission has begun. But be warned, chosen one, once you hear them, you cannot ignore the truth. You will not be able to pretend you don't know what to do next. The waiting is over. The moment is here. Your soul has been prepared for this. Are you ready to hear the 7 signs? Then let's begin. Your spiritual awakening was never meant to be the final goal. It was the start of something much greater. The world teaches that awakening is the destination, that once you wake up, you have arrived. But that is the greatest illusion of all. Awakening was the moment you remembered who you truly are. It was the moment the veil lifted and you saw the world for what it really is. You began to see the hidden forces, the spiritual battle, the deeper truths under everyday life. You felt a shift and sensed there was more. That feeling was your call. What many don't realize is that awakening is only the first step. The real purpose is not just to see the truth but to become the truth, to live the wisdom you have gained and stop seeking. It is time to live in alignment with your divine purpose. Think back to when you first awakened. Everything felt new. The world looked different. You questioned everything. You felt disconnected from your old self, from people who didn't understand, from a society that seemed asleep. You searched for answers, devoured knowledge, ancient wisdom, spiritual teachings. Your mind expanded, your soul remembered. You walked a lonely path, shedding false identities and burning away illusions placed on you since birth. That journey was necessary, but now you are at a crossroads. You cannot stay in that phase forever. Spiritual awakening is not an endless cycle of learning. It is an initiation into something much greater, your divine mission. Many chosen ones get stuck here. They keep searching, waiting for another sign, another message, another confirmation. They think if they just learn a little more, meditate a little longer, or find one more missing piece, then they will be ready. But the truth is, you are already ready. Awakening was never meant to be comfortable or a place to stay. It was meant to shake you, break you, and rebuild you into the person you were always meant to become. The real question is, have you accepted this? Have you embraced that your awakening was preparation? Now it's time to stop consuming and start creating. Stop waiting and start moving. You were not awakened just to know the truth. You were awakened because you have a role to play in this world. The universe is waiting for you to step into your power, but it cannot force you. No guide, no angel, no teacher can walk through that door for you. Only you can choose to rise and act. Make no mistake, the world needs you now, not later, not when you feel ready, but now. Every day you wait is a day you could be using your gifts, knowledge, and light to awaken others, shift energy, and step into your divine mission. When your spiritual awakening is over, you become the wisdom you have gained. You no longer just talk about spiritual truths, you live them. You don't just see energy, you command it. You no longer see illusions, you walk through this world untouched by them, steady and unwavering in your purpose. If you are here, still listening, and this message is ringing in your soul, then the time has come. You are being called. But how do you know for sure your awakening is over? How do you know you are no longer just waking up but fully awake? There are 7 clear signs the universe shows you when your awakening is complete and you're ready to use your true power. Are you ready to recognize them? The first sign is that you no longer feel separate from the universe. At the beginning of your journey, you might have felt alone, caught between the old world you knew and the new truth you discovered. You searched for meaning and connection, but now, that feeling of being apart is gone. You don't look outside yourself for the divine anymore because you realize you and the universe are one. The idea that you're just an individual lost in the vastness has dissolved. You move through life knowing everything is connected. You don't need signs or constant guidance because you trust that you are exactly where you need to be. You see yourself in nature, the stars, and the people you meet. There's no me versus the world. You understand that there is no separation between you and others, between you and the earth, or between you and the divine. This knowing brings peace. You stop resisting life, stop fearing change, and flow with what is, trusting everything unfolds as it should. Challenges still come, but you don't fight them, you learn from them. You understand life happens for you, not to you. This is a rare awareness, and because of it, you no longer force or chase things, you attract and align. You move through life with confidence and ease. This is the first sign that your awakening is complete. You've transcended separation, and now it's time to step forward because your thoughts, energy, and actions shape reality. You have power beyond what you imagined. Are you ready to step into it? The second sign is that your intuition guides you without doubt. Before awakening, you might have questioned yourself and sought others' approval. Now, your inner voice is your strongest guide. You trust it fully, without hesitation. It's clear and loud, not a quiet whisper. You follow your gut feelings even when they don't make logical sense. You no longer ask for endless signs because you know when something is right or wrong. This trust removes fear and hesitation. You don't overthink, you act when called. Life flows effortlessly because you no longer resist your destiny or try to force what isn't meant for you. Your intuition connects you directly to the universe. It's how the divine speaks to you. When you fully trust this inner guidance, you reach a spiritual mastery few do. This is the second sign. You have stopped seeking outside answers and fully trust yourself. You are ready to step into your divine power. The third sign is that material desires no longer control you. There was a time when wealth, status, and possessions seemed like the key to happiness. Now, you see through that illusion. You don't reject comfort or abundance but no longer let these things own you. You measure your worth by who you are, not what you have. Your focus has shifted from chasing success to living purposefully. You no longer compare yourself to others or feel jealousy. True wealth is inner peace, and true success is living your purpose. This shift frees your energy to focus on what truly matters. You are ready to use your power to make a real impact without being distracted by meaningless desires. The fourth sign is that you have embraced solitude and peace. Once, being alone might have felt uncomfortable or even scary. You may have filled silence with distractions or noise to avoid yourself. Now, you cherish solitude because you've found peace in it. You don't fear being alone anymore because your own presence is enough. You no longer need constant validation or company. Solitude is no longer loneliness but power. It's where your soul breathes and where you connect with the divine most clearly. You protect these quiet moments because in silence you receive guidance, recharge, align, and grow. Would you like me to continue with the next signs? Before, you might have stayed in draining relationships or forced yourself into social situations that no longer felt right, out of guilt or habit. But now, you've let all that go. You don't waste your energy on things that disturb your peace. You don't force connections or join shallow conversations just to avoid being alone. Instead, you choose your interactions carefully, preferring quality over quantity. You'd rather be true to yourself and stand alone than be around people who don't match your spirit. You don't look for company because you feel empty, you're already whole and fulfilled. Any relationship you accept now must lift your energy, not drain it. This doesn't mean you isolate yourself or reject human connection. In fact, you now value connection on a much deeper level, but you're no longer dependent on it. You don't need constant social interaction to feel complete. You enjoy your own company, and that brings a strong sense of peace. You no longer feel restless or need distractions to fill your time. You're content with your own space, thoughts, and energy. This kind of self-acceptance is rare and powerful. When you reach this level, you move differently, calm, confident, peaceful. Others notice your quiet strength, even if they don't fully understand it. You belong to yourself first. Most people can't be alone with their minds because they haven't made peace with themselves. They need distractions, noise, and company. But you have moved beyond that. You've found a sanctuary inside yourself. This is a big sign that your spiritual awakening is complete. You are no longer running from yourself or searching for fulfillment outside. You've discovered the vast universe within. Now you're ready for what's next, stepping even further into your power. You might have also noticed that people are drawn to you like a magnet. Strangers open up to you without knowing why. Friends and family seek your advice, comfort, or wisdom. Even those who doubted you feel pulled to your presence. This isn't by chance, it shows that your awakening is real. You've become a light that naturally attracts others. You don't chase attention or force relationships, but somehow you always cross paths with those who need your energy most. The universe guides these connections. When you awaken fully, your energy vibrates at a higher level and it radiates without effort. You don't have to explain or prove yourself. People sense the peace, wisdom, and calm you carry. You become a guide and a source of inspiration, even if others don't realize it. But not everyone who comes into your life will stay. Some seek comfort but aren't ready to grow. Some admire you but resist the changes your presence brings. You must protect your energy and use discernment. Your light is sacred, don't dim it for those who aren't ready. You've become more than just a person in this world. You are a powerful energy shift. The universe uses you, placing you where you can help others awaken. This isn't a burden, it happens naturally. Many drawn to you are searching for something deeper, even if they don't understand it yet. You'll also attract other awakened souls, people who walk their own paths and raise your energy instead of draining it. Your circle might get smaller, but the connections will become more meaningful. You've stopped wandering lost and disconnected. You've become the guide you once needed. This is another clear sign that your awakening is complete. Your energy draws people to your light, and your purpose calls louder than ever. You've also gained the ability to see through lies and illusions. Before awakening, you accepted things as they seemed and believed what society or authority figures told you. Now, that veil has lifted. You question everything, not out of fear, but wisdom. Your intuition is sharp, and when something feels fake or false, you know it immediately. You can sense dishonesty in people and see when someone is pretending. You no longer fall for empty words or manipulative actions. You see the true intentions behind them. This gift extends beyond people to the whole world. You see how society creates false realities to keep people distracted and powerless. You no longer believe everything the media says or accept fearful narratives. At first, this awareness might have felt heavy or isolating. You saw things others couldn't, and maybe wished you hadn't. But now you accept the truth, knowing it's meant to set you free. You've become skilled at discerning what's real and what's not. You don't waste energy arguing with those who aren't ready to see, nor do you force others to understand. Instead, you observe and choose to align only with truth. This clarity changes how you live. You're not swayed by trends, shallow goals, or distractions. You don't chase meaningless things or waste energy on empty pursuits. You make choices based on what is true. The most powerful part is that fear no longer controls you. Fear is a tool used to keep people trapped, but you see through it. You're free from fear and deception, untouchable. This is another sign that your awakening is complete. You live in truth and your path is clear. Finally, you feel a strong call to step into your mission. There was a time when you doubted your purpose or wondered what you were meant to do with your new awareness. That time is over. Now, something inside pulls you forward with a powerful force. You feel an inner knowing that you must live your mission. This call is urgent and undeniable. It shows up in your thoughts, feelings, and very being. You might wake up feeling restless if you're not working towards something meaningful. This pressure doesn't come from outside, it comes from your soul. You were not awakened just to watch, you were awakened to act. You've been prepared with lessons and wisdom, not for yourself alone, but because the world needs you. Distractions that once held your attention no longer matter. You don't waste time on meaningless things. Your focus is on becoming who you are meant to be. This calling might take many forms: a desire to teach, heal, guide, create, lead, or break free from your old life. Whatever shape it takes, the message is clear: you cannot go back to your old ways. You cannot ignore what you know or silence the voice inside. The fear you once felt may still come, but it no longer stops you. You might not have all the answers or know every step ahead, but you know you must move forward. The universe has placed you exactly where you need to be. This is the final sign that your spiritual awakening is complete. You are ready to step fully into your mission. The waiting is over, the preparation is done, and your mission begins now. Are you ready to step fully into it? If this message speaks to you, type 777 in the comments and declare to the universe that you are ready. You are chosen, and you are stepping into your divine path. It's time to use your powers and move forward. Your awakening was never meant to be the final step. It was the preparation, the breaking of illusions and opening of your eyes. Now that phase is over. You've seen the truth, you've felt the shift, and it's time to act. You didn't awaken just to be aware or hold wisdom quietly. You were awakened to create, guide, heal, manifest, and step fully into the divine force inside you. Using your powers means stepping into your purpose without hesitation. It means no more waiting for the perfect moment or questioning if you're ready. The truth is, you've been ready all along. Every challenge and experience prepared you for this moment. Using your powers means becoming a creator, not just a watcher in life. Your words, thoughts, and energy aren't random, they send commands to the universe. Every intention you set and every belief you hold shapes your reality. You can't afford to think small or let doubt drain your energy. Your awakening was about remembering your limitless power. To begin, fully own your energy. Stop leaking your power into fear, distractions, or meaningless things. Move intentionally. When you speak, speak with purpose. When you act, act clearly. Set your future vision with absolute certainty. The universe responds to confidence, not hesitation. Protect your frequency. Not everyone will understand your path or walk with you, and that's okay. But don't let low vibrations pull you back. Avoid negative people, toxic places, or old beliefs that weaken you. Stand firm in your light. Set boundaries, walk away from anything that doesn't match your highest self. Choose your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings carefully, because you are too powerful for anything less. Use your voice. The world is waking up, and chosen ones everywhere are being activated. It's your turn. Whether your gift is teaching, creating, healing, leading, or inspiring, it's time to use it. Don't let fear of judgment or thoughts of failure stop you. The universe will support you the moment you take a step forward. Trust yourself. No more second guessing or waiting for more signs. You already have the signs, the knowledge, and everything you need inside you. Now you must believe it. If you don't step into your power, the world will miss out. People need your energy. Souls are waiting for your guidance. Lives will change because you had the courage to shine your light. The time is now. The waiting is over. The next phase of your journey has begun. Stand up. Speak out, move forward, and use your powers. The world is waiting for you. If this message touches your soul, type 777 in the comments now. Declare to the universe that you are stepping into your power. You are ready. Now go rise, it's your time.